The finger point. All right, we are back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of From My Experience Podcast. I'm your host, Rob. I have a very, very special guest with me. One of the coolest, down-to-earth chicks that I know. Spent some time together in undergrad. We actually helped one of our professors with the play that they were in. We were the stage hands. She was the one that introduced me to Publix, my favorite grocery store, and their fried chicken and their chocolate-covered strawberries.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stefanie.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Yo.
I miss that chicken so much.
Listen,
we don't have that up here.
Oh, y'all wildin'. I gotta live within a certain radius of Publix now.
Oh my God, that chicken was so good.
It was excellent. Yo, we went to Columbia mad times for that play.
We were up there all the time, and then he let us drive his car too. Remember?
No, I don't remember that. What was he driving?
The little sports car. It only had 2 doors. The little Z or something.
Oh yeah.
We were up there a lot.
We were.
God.
The things.
At least we got an A. I know we both got an A.
We had hell yeah, no choice. Shout out to Rembert. He was mad cool, man. I still see him when I go back to Claflin for stuff too.
Oh, he's still up there?
Yeah.
Hey. Tell him I said hello.
I will definitely do that. He's like, sir, I don't remember her, sir. No, I'm kidding. He'll probably remember me. Oh no, he'll remember.
Whatever.
Wait a minute. Nah, what's up with you though, man? I ain't talked to you since '88. I mean, I know we've been talking off and on. You got a wild schedule. What's going on with your life?
Just working. Motherhood has taken over. It will definitely calm you down. So not the crazy one I used to be, but yeah, I mean, just work and motherhood, really.
What is that like being a parent? You know, I have zero experience with that, and it's kind of funny because I don't know, it's always weird when I talk to my friends about like parenthood and stuff, because like I just remember the good old days when we was running around doing whatever we wanted to do, and now like
no thoughts.
Right, none. And now it's like, wait, I have to be serious about life.
I mean, it'll change you definitely. I'm a single mother. My child's father lives in California. So
what?
Yeah, he lives in California. He was here, and then he moved to California with his now new girlfriend.
What?
Yeah, long story. But
wow.
So, but I have full custody of her. Like, I did that before we went, you know, because like a lot of people don't know how important that is, and it's not about being spiteful, but being that he lives in California, if he was to come here and decided to take her to California, he can't because I have full custody. But if I didn't, he could, and the police couldn't do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're on better terms now, you know, with the co-parenting. It took some time because my daughter is 4 now? She'll be 5 at the end of the year. But I wouldn't do it again. I'm done with kids. Like, done. Because the world is such a terrible place.
Yeah.
It's so scary, and having a kid is literally like having your heart walk outside of your chest all day long. You know, and so everything that you see on the news, like I stopped watching the news because everything you see, you're like, that could be my child. So I'm about to pay $800 a month to send her to a daggone private school. And that's not saying that that's a safe place, but the precautions that I saw, you know, when I was there made me feel better.
$800 a month? I can't pay that.
$800 a month. You hear me?
Shit. Well, you know what? School. If you're going to invest in anything, it should be your child, because they're going to want to take care of you when you get all old and shit.
That is true. And a lot of people are like, why do you just have one? You know, you don't want to put it all on her. Who going to take care of 2?
Right.
Who? It surely ain't going to be me. No.
Yeah, that I don't have any kids. My brother has a child, so I have a nephew now. So I get a little bit of piece of that. So when I'm there and I'm with him, I feel the love, and it's just another level. It's not like a little baby cousin. It's like, yo, like, this is my nephew. Like, he right next to me. Like, So I'm always watching out for them and stuff like that. And yeah, and I feel you, because kids are not cheap at all. Like, not even a little bit.
Yeah, not at all. And I mean, like you said, the love is uncomparable. Like, if I'm having a rough day or, anything, she always makes everything better. And just spending time with her makes me feel, amazing.
Yeah.
Granted, she gets on my nerves, but at the same time, I wouldn't replace her at all.
So why are you done, though? I know kids are expensive and stuff like that, but why are you done?
Because I just can't imagine the stress of having another child. Like, I literally got my tubes tied. Like, I went to the doctor, and this is what kind of gets me about people, because I'm 31 years old, and everyone wants to be about women rights and everything else, but then when it comes to me making choices about my body, oh, what if you meet Mr. Right? Oh, it don't matter who I meet. I don't want another child, and that's just my preference. And it's hard for people to respect that, but I don't have the money to have another child. I mean, granted, if I needed to, I could, but I don't want to put that out. I'm like being able to give my child everything she needs plus more. And if I had another child, I wouldn't be able to do that. My stress levels are already up with the one child. I can't imagine having another. Like, it's stressful, and I'm like, the worry. I worry so much. So I can't imagine that times 2.
Dang. Okay, so you got your tubes tied. So, okay, well, you took away a bunch of worries by doing that.
Exactly. And see, and now they're more likely to tie your tubes because, granted, if for some deranged reason I lose my mind, bump my head, and decide I do want to have another kid, they have in vitro.
Yeah.
So I could technically have another baby. I would just have to go through that whole process.
Yeah.
But, no.
Wow. That is young to make such a permanent decision. But, no one else can tell you, what to do with your body, like you said. And you having that experience, we all come out with a different perspective when we go through things in life. Because there's some things that I would never do again. There's certain sacrifices that I won't make again. And there's just certain roads I know I don't want to travel down again. So, you just decide to make that decision. And I mean, like you said, you can do in vitro, or y'all could adopt if you meet Mr. Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And what if he got kids? You never know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of different paths that could lead into that.
Yeah. Isn't it so funny? Before I had a child, I really wasn't looking for a guy with a child. But now that I have a child, I'm more inclined to date a guy with a child because I feel like he understands a little more.
That's very interesting. We've talked about that on here, about dating people with kids. It's not a preference for me, but I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't dismiss someone who has a child at all. As long as she has control over her schedule and she's organized, I'm good. Because I understand getting canceled on and having to keep your phone on because you have a child. But if you cancel it every 5 or 10 minutes, or you got to find a babysitter and you having trouble, I feel like that's going to take priority over us. So if that's going to stand in the way, then I back off. But if you got that under control, then I'm like, yo, let's go.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
I'm sorry.
Now, there's a limit to the number, though.
wait. No limits. Make it
no
say,
limits.
No limit. What's the limit?
Two Usher. Usher number 2.
What if he got 3? What if he got 2 and 1 on the way?
Absolutely not. On the way.
Absolutely.
You better be on your way out the door.
Why not? Why absolutely not on the 2? And 1, 2 in the, like spades, 2 in the possible.
No, that means you have a situation. I don't need any more situations.
That ain't a situation.
How's not a situation? That's definitely a situation.
It is a situation. A fucked up one to that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Put you in the middle of some shiznit that you don't want to be in.
Exactly. That's a no-go.
Oh my god.
That's why I do okay, so like you said, my schedule is mad hectic. Like, it's crazy. So I really don't have time to go out and meet and woo. So I have my little, my little friends.
What?
Quotation marks.
Go ahead and
Air
say it.
quotes.
Go ahead and say the term we was talking about earlier. Cut buddies.
Yeah, I have my little cut buddies, but they're on like strict rules because
Oh my
as
God.
women,
Here
well,
we
at least
go.
I'm saying for real, like as a woman, they're emotional creatures, and I say they because I don't put myself in that category, even though I'm a woman. But
Yeah, you
I have
definitely
very
have no
strict
feelings.
rules. I have strict rules for my cut buddies because we can't talk on a regular. If you're talking to somebody all the time, you're eventually going to start having feelings.
Mhm.
So no, like hit me up when you need some, when I need some, and that's about it. When we come over, it ain't all that, ooh, we gotta chill, woo woo. I come over already ready, and he should be ready too. Come over, do whatever. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Have a great day. And I go home about my business.
All right, so you got it down to a science. Y'all listening? I need to take notes.
I'm serious because otherwise it gets so complicated. It's so complicated.
That's
if
what
you
happens
keep
with
it-
me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I can never do it because you know me, nice guy. So
Yep. Absolutely.
with some good penis. So it's I
I don't know about that part.
You don't from firsthand experience. You don't know, but I mean, I mean,
secondhand, I've heard.
What?
Nah, go ahead, continue.
Wait.
I've heard.
You ain't hear nothing. Hold on, you broke up. What'd you say?
You are a lie.
How you heard?
Don't worry about that.
No. And your mic cut off again.
Really?
Yeah, you're going in and out.
How about now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
I-
Nah, I can't hear you.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Check your.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
But then when I start talking, you can't hear me.
I couldn't. For real. See, you just muted again. Are you hitting the mute button on your computer?
No, I'm not.
Yes, Skype. Oh, what does your shirt say? Rocco's Modern Life? Wow. Get them jugs out of the camera. Wait, I want to know who told you about me. We'll talk about that later.
I'm not telling.
You not telling?
I-
And I can't. What is up with your mic, yo?
It was working just fine until we started talking about you.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop recording. We're gonna have to punch in. Hold up. All right, y'all, we are back with another punch in.
For the second time.
I'm gonna just delete the first one because we ain't talk about nothing except for you hiding out on who told you I had good penis.
Here we go. Anyway,
All right, tell me what they said though.
No.
You're not even gonna tell me what they said?
They said it was good. What do you want me to say?
That's all they said.
They said that a couple of things were good, actually. Mm-hmm.
I'm listening.
I'm not telling.
Are you gonna tell me off air?
I'm not telling.
Are
On
you?
air, off air.
Don't do that.
Well, at least, look, it's better than me saying it wasn't.
Well, I know that would not be true. So, dang, I might be able to get some homecoming get back. All right. Anyway.
You might. You actually might.
Did I need to know? All right.
No, you don't want to know that.
Oh. Go ahead. I'm gonna eat some more gummy snacks now. I'm upset. The Claflin Hurts thing you said.
Oh yeah, I saw one of those Claflin Hurts that said when you go through college to get your degree and then you don't even end up using it. I think you posted it. Did you post that?
No, I used my degree. Somebody
Posted that.
Somebody did post that. That's not a Claflin Hurts thing though. That's a college Hurts. Cause I'm not using my degree right now.
Well, yeah, it's definitely true. Cause my field does not use my degree. I mean, granted, I make decent money, and cause I work for Avis Budget, so okay. I get the free rental cars, which is a plus. And I do make decent money. Granted, my schedule is crazy, but the amount I'm paying for my student loans is just ridiculous. I would have been better off.
Yeah, you doing income-based payments?
Yes.
And it's still ridiculous?
No, not as ridiculous, no.
Oh,
but I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of those people that be defer me.
Don't be you. Right in December, right before Christmas.
Okay, defer me, forbearance every time. Cause I mean, I have more prevalent bills, you know.
Terrible.
But I mean, granted, I would definitely do college again because of all the people I met.
Yeah.
And you know, the experiences.
Yo,
I had a lot of great experiences. Like Tex, I still talk to him almost every day.
I talked to him on Instagram. I think I got his number. I think I got his number. I just reconnected with him like this year though. Like, he disappeared.
He did. That was like I think for the last 3 years. How old is his son? I think his son's like 4 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like right before his son was born, we reconnected again because we fell off for a bit. But we've been talking almost every day. Yeah. And you know, connections like that, you know, that's important. And those memories, like them Claflin hurts. I was like, oh my God.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all this for real. For you know, for you millennials out there, or younger people who may be listening to this, college is really about making the connections. Yes, you want to go there for your next level of education. Yes, you want to get your degree and hopefully work in that field. But the truth of the matter is, you know, you can't tell the future. You know, you may get into your field and not actually like it in the professional world. Like me, what I really want to do is get into the entertainment business. I don't know how yet. I kind of got some connections where I could, but that has nothing to do with what I went to school for. I went to school for education, not even teaching anymore. So, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not upset because, like Stef said, I've met so many people. I have so many friends, and our network is tight. Like, anywhere that I go in the country, I can post something on Facebook. Hey, any Panthers here? Anybody from Claflin here? And they'll look out for you. Whether we was tight or not, they'll look out for you because we share that bond. And we changed the hashtag from hurts to proud to start sharing some positive memories. Because the hurts, some people was taking it too far. You know what I'm saying? It was
reckless.
Yeah, it was reckless, man. And I'm like, yo, you still feel some type of way after all this time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people, clearly, in my opinion, felt some type of way after all this time. I mean, that's a long time to be holding on to that.
What? It had to be like 10 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
About 10 years ago.
So I haven't even been to homecoming since I was there.
You know, I'll make sure you have fun at homecoming. You come over with the noobs, and I get you right, the food and stuff like that. We be killing homecoming. A lot of other people don't enjoy homecoming sometimes. Homecoming do be lit though, but we enjoy it because we buy up a bunch of plots, and we cook out and we eat. Like, it's just fellowship time for us, and we just chill. I wouldn't say I'd go the whole weekend though, because now that I'm older and I know bros that stay in town, so I get there Friday and I be wanting to go to sleep. Like,
oh my God! Like, it's something about when it's I don't know why, but it's like as soon as I turned 30,
yep,
it was over. Like,
yeah,
I be looking at the clock like, dang. Yeah. It's only 9 o'clock. Like, I'm ready to go to bed.
Ready to go to bed, get that good ass sleep too.
Okay.
I'm going to sleep right after we record.
Absolutely. So am I. Get my daughter her bath and go get in the bed.
Yeah, man. But
put on a good old ID channel.
What do? I get on. Well, I got Hulu. I ain't had cable since '88, but I got on Hulu, and I just added HBO to it so I can watch Insecure. So I'm gonna binge watch some of that.
I haven't watched that yet. They said so good.
I know. I kept hearing about it, and I'm like, $15 a month for HBO. I guess I can do it. I guess
that's better than my cable bill.
But Netflix and Hulu, because I don't be home. I'm either playing Xbox or I'm at work. So cable just didn't make sense after a while. Yeah. But now homecoming. So I'm gonna tell you this. Them people ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I know some people like, oh, homecoming finna be lit. People gonna be. I'm like, y'all ain't finna fight. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Security be out there.
Mm-hmm.
Most of y'all are about 40 pounds away from where you used to be. You throw one punch, you're gonna be out of breath. I done seen some of y'all. I love you. Cause I definitely ballooned up when I graduated. I was like 265 a couple years ago. And then I started having health issues. I was like, oh hell no. Got a trainer last year. No, was it last year? Last year? Year before last? I can't remember. But I got a trainer and I cut a ton of weight. So now
I did see that. What, you was outside with the tire and stuff?
Yeah. So
I saw that.
I was getting sexy for homecoming. Yeah.
Sexy coming back.
Yeah, it came back to, hey Rob. Nah, don't talk to me.
Oh, you ain't giving the don't talk to me.
No, I didn't do that. Nah, I was looking good, feeling good. So, but now I done quit working out. Now I got fat again. But now I float between 225 and 230. My ideal weight is probably gonna be like 215. But I'm comfortable where I'm at now. So those 30 pounds need to stay.
I still got a baby midget on me. Yeah, I do.
You better start walking.
I need to start doing something.
That's what you do.
You know, sex helps you lose weight.
You know, I agree with you.
I just haven't had it enough to really make it count as a workout.
I haven't had it in over 2 years, so I've been celibate.
Wait, what?
Yeah, October 20...
Why?
October 2016?
Have you, like, recommitted your life to Christ?
That was 2015. That was October. No, here's the thing. Do I like smashing? Yes. Is it fun? Yes. Is it good? Yes. But after my last relationship, there was somebody I've been wanting to get for a long time. We knew each other for a while. We met up. We did the thing. And that was just it, man. I was just focused on career and my life. Like, so, yeah, no.
Oh, my God.
What?
I don't know. Like, maybe I think something's wrong with me because I can't imagine, like, not at least having sex at least once a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's fun all the time and I don't have temptations, but I'm just like, and the other thing.
You're holding out for a person?
No, I'm not necessarily holding out for a person. It's just not something I've ever really ran after or pursued. I mean, I could get it. Like, there's a few phone calls I can make and get it, but.
Right.
It just ain't,
Oh, you want to be in love.
Shut up. Yeah, I do want that. But
that's cute.
Yeah.
Like, it's so rare to find like an actual good dude who, you know, wants something more than just sex.
Yeah.
And granted, this is how I know when I meet the one. When I offer them the cut buddy situation and they tell me no.
Now, how do you offer it? Tell me how you go about this. Where do you meet these guys?
Okay, one guy I've had cut buddies for like 4 years. We were at a friend's gathering and we were just talking, and you know, I've always been like the tomboy type. I'm real cool,
Yep.
like, you know, and so it's easy for, I guess, guys to like just chill with me.
Mm-hmm.
And so that night, I was like, hey, and he was like, hey, and it happened that night. And then after that, you know, a lot of guys feel like they're supposed to be like, oh, hey, how are you? And I let them know straight up, like, no, it don't have to be that. Like, I'm not looking for anything, and I really just want a strictly sex situation because I have other things going on, you know? And then a lot of them do not believe that when I say it because they say, oh, I've heard that before. Girls say that and they don't mean it.
Mm-hmm.
But when they hit me up and I don't respond, unless, you know, it's about getting up, then they're like, Dad, you're a different type.
Yeah.
And some may call that a hoe or whatever. I don't care, but I'm happy with the situation that I have. Now, granted, it's not like a million guys.
Right.
But I do have that one particular guy. And then when that eventually falls off, or if he finds someone or, you know, whatever the case may be, I end up running into someone else, you know.
That doesn't make you a hoe. I mean, to me, that's safe sex. We actually had an episode called Hoes. You should go back and listen to it.
I heard that. I heard that.
Yeah, no, that's not I mean, a hoe is, you know, you rotating through different men like every 5 minutes or something like that. Y'all go back and listen to Hoes.
Definitely good episode. Good episode.
Thank you. I mean, cut buddies. I mean, it's a safer thing. It's like, I know you, I know your routine, I know it's good, I know what I'm get when I deal with you.
Exactly.
Y'all have that level of trust. So,
yep.
And he can't shoot your club up either. Oh.
And the thing about it is you can still get. It's like, all right. So I mean, this is a little personal, but I have this one cut buddy who, of course, is just strictly cut buddies, and that's all I get from him. But then I have this other guy who I get that conversation from and that intimate, type of relationship from. But we're not having sex yet because he lives, further away. Mm-hmm. But we do have that intimate relationship because me and him, he was actually my little middle school boyfriend.
I'm about to hang up.
For real.
Middle school.
Was. Ahead, and so we've always been super cool, and we reconnected, and I get that conversation from him and all that stuff that women want. I get that from him, but we haven't had sex yet. Which is weird because I'm a type of person who I don't mind having sex on the first date. I don't. Mm-hmm. If I want it, I'm going to put it out there. Like, guys are not the only ones who want sex. That's not real.
Damn. I need to have you on the show more often.
I said it's not. So it's like, but when I really like somebody, it takes me longer to have sex with them. You know what I mean? Because that's actually giving up a part of me.
Yeah, I find that interesting. Like, because I put up a clap when hurts. When I say, Rob, you're just like a brother to me. Like that post.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
First of all, do you see how many people laughed at that post?
Yeah.
Like 50 something. And it's all of the girls who said that to me that did.
Wait, I laughed at that post. I've never said that.
No, you didn't. You just treated me like your brother.
But you know why? Because you're super comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Like, when a guy's so comfortable, it makes it hard to have that intimate type of relationship with. I think that's what it is, really.
So
you're comfortable. Like, I would fart around you. I would.
Okay, so what? I don't. Okay, yeah, I am. So why does that make that hard? Give me some. This is a therapy session.
Because Because it's not that you're unattractive. You're very attractive.
Yes.
And like I said, I've heard some good things about you in bed. But the comfortability level with you, it just, I don't know. It makes it a hard transition, like Tex. You remember, everybody thought me and Tex was having sex.
I definitely thought y'all was having sex. Y'all was like Siamese twins.
Exactly, but we never did anything. And it was just that comfortability level, you know, that would never, even when he wasn't with anyone. Mm-hmm. It was just a different type of vibe. Now, that's not to say that it can't go elsewhere, but then after a certain amount of time, it's like, if you don't try to switch it over in a certain amount of time, then it's hard, you know, because you don't want to lose that other type of relationship.
I think part of my, well, it's not a problem. I just got to find someone who looks at that and realizes that's just my personality. Yeah. And we can be romantic together. Because I think a lot of it, too, is they're scared because it's like, yo, is he really this good? Like, not that I'm perfect.
Yep.
Not that I'm perfect, but it's like, because I've had girls like, okay, what, I'm just, like, they basically were waiting for me to mess up. And I'm like, no, this is just who I am. Like, yeah. Because I feel like life is hard enough on us, and there's enough other assholes and shit out there to complicate life. So let me be one less thing.
Aww.
Don't do that. See, that's
we need a date, Rob. That's what we need. We need a date, Rob.
Listen. Mm-mm.
Or you can move to Maryland. We can try to date now. You can move to
Maryland. I was
Maryland.
supposed to take you on a date. You remember from that show that we did in MassCon?
Yeah, what happened? I want my... Whose show was that? It was a dating show. Whose show was that?
Listen.
Hey, I want my date. Everybody out there who's listening right now, please comment and let him know that he owes me a date.
Let me tell you. Oh, God. Let me tell you.
I remember that.
I cheated, too. Listen.
What do you mean? Because it was like the blind date game, wasn't it?
Hold on. Oh God, y'all forgive me. So I cheated, right?
My God.
And my LBs was in there. So I said, my LB Brandon was there. I said, Brandon, don't you let me pick no ugly girls. So so I was just.
Oh my God.
And it was 3 of y'all. So it was 3 of y'all. So when I was like looking at him for stuff, he was giving me signals on who to pick and what to do.
You are a cheater. Oh my God.
Oh God. So yeah, he picked you. I don't even
and I
remember
want
that.
my date.
Okay. You'll get your date, I promise.
Oh, that's funny.
That is
I
too
forgot
funny.
all about that.
I didn't forget. I think that's how we really started getting cool with each other.
I think it is though, because we've always, because I was with Tech, so we always were like within the same circle.
Yeah, because he had my car half the damn time like it was his.
Oh my
too.
God. I was like, he always asked for my car.
Yeah.
Because back then you had the green car, right?
Yeah. Both of my cars are green, but yeah, I had a Mercury Cougar. He used to drive the fuck out of my car.
He used to be gone on missions. You hear me?
Listen, that guy. Surprised he got one child.
Okay.
That dude.
But yeah, I think that is how. But then we became really cool when we took that class together.
Yeah, that's when I was trying to graduate and shit, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay in school.
Finally, you guys, you're super seniors.
Hey.
When I came to Claflin in 05, it was nothing but super seniors.
I was only a sophomore.
No, not you.
What?
Like
it was. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It was just a lot. I'm not gonna name any, but it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. You know, it was a struggle, man. Nobody wanted to go into the real world. Now we're in the real world. Now look at this shit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Nobody. It's not that they weren't smart enough. It was just that they weren't ready.
Yeah, we weren't ready. College needs to be 5 years. Y'all listening?
Absolutely.
And cheaper.
I needed an extra year.
Yeah.
But what do you like when you look back at college? What do you wish you would have done more of? Don't. Never
mind. I wish I would have took for real. I probably should have took my schoolwork more seriously and try to get in honors college so I wouldn't have student loans right now. Because I could have done it, but, and this is not a knock on my fraternity, once I pledged and I kind of came out of my shell, became more social, I was all about the social life. Like, that semester after that fall of 05, oh my God, yo. And I had an 8 o'clock class like an idiot. If there was a party in Georgia or South Carolina, we was there. And I'm walking in class smelling like liquor. Like, it was... or I wasn't there at all. Like, it was to the point where I show up to class and professors be like, dang, you still in my class?
What?
Yeah,
Not you, Rob.
Yeah, it was bad. I had to get my life together. I didn't remember what I was there for, man. I had to cut that out. It was just because it was an 8 o'clock class. That was hard to do. That's one. I don't know. I still got professors I keep in touch with. I don't know. I think I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely some pussy I probably should have gotten, but I guess I'm better for it now in the future. Because I was such a good guy.
We'll go with that. That sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of opportunities. Well, man, listen. I don't know. I think I did it the right way. I really don't think there's too many things outside of maybe focusing more on my academics and what I was there for.
Yeah, I agree with that. Me too.
No, save my money or do something different with them refund checks.
Okay.
Listen.
Where did them refund checks go?
Let me tell you. I have a white Kappa jacket somewhere from the bookstore, and I have a Timberland book bag, and a TV that my mom still uses to this day. That everything else, I have no fucking clue where that shit is. And I spent thousands probably in that bookstore, and I got a fucking TV, a jacket, and a bum ass book bag to show for it.
And I'm just gonna say those bookstore prices were inflation.
Yes. The definition of inflation. Those prices were sky high.
But I was in there buying everything.
Everything. CDs $25 fucking. Buying them like nothing. Snacks. Oh.
Yeah, I wish I would have focused on my work more too. But I mean, and I wish I wasn't in a relationship.
You was in a relationship?
Yeah. I was engaged at one point, remember?
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't remember this. Refresh me.
So I moved off campus my sophomore year? Yeah, I only stayed on campus my freshman year, and I think I stayed off campus housing like my senior year or something. Mm-hmm. But I had met someone in my sophomore year that I dated mostly through the rest of the college.
Oh, my bad. I do remember now. Because I worked with him.
Did you? Walmart.
Yeah. Worked with him at Walmart. Damn, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. And that's not to say he wasn't a great person. He absolutely was.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you miss out on a lot of things when you're in a relationship. You don't go out as much, you know? And when my friends were going out and doing certain things, I missed out because I was all booed up, you know?
You didn't miss anything.
So I feel like certain aspects I missed out on. Like I probably could have formed more relationships.
Word, yeah. That networking thing, but you kind of like, you have the networking through proxy though. Like they'll still fuck with you. Like, cause there's a lot of people I wasn't tight with, but like I would send them a question or something on Facebook and they'll respond. So
right. I don't have any enemies. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, you don't have any enemies. Some people definitely still do.
Clearly they do.
I'm like, you spent all this money to form Emily's enemy. Yeah, shout out to Emily. Shout out to Emily. I don't know where that came from. I might need to call her. I don't know where that came from. Enemies. You pay all that money to make enemies, but
no way.
All right, what are so what's next for you?
Currently, I don't know. I used to stress myself out a lot by thinking about what's next in the future and, but now I learned to make short-term goals. So in my short term, I want to pay off all my debt, my little credit cards that I happen to have that I want to get rid of. By the time I'm 35, which is in 4 years, I want to be completely debt-free. Like, that's my short-term goal.
Okay. Because
if I'm able to do that, then that'll open a lot more doors for me. Career-wise, I'm happy in my career. The only thing I don't like is my schedule because I have a daughter. But granted, I'm off Wednesdays and Thursdays, so that does grant me the opportunity to go up to her school and, volunteer and be helpful there and be a face at the school. And hopefully you'll have me on your podcast more.
Of course, I'm definitely going to have you on the podcast more. And I want you to keep contributing topics and stuff like that too. You can be one of my my satellite guests that I bring in from time to time. That's definitely going to be a big thing. We got to talk more too, because I know your schedule be crazy, but I'm going to keep you in my text message rotation so we can keep up with each other. All right, but before you go, tell everyone about one of your wildest college memories.
Oh,
damn.
Okay, I have one. And it's a bit embarrassing, but it's funny, and I talk about this a lot. We had went to a person's house, one of my little cut buddies' houses, had some friends over there. Of course, Tex was there. He's my go-to partner. And so we were in the room and getting all ready, and I was twisted. I broke the bed. I broke the bed. The bed broke.
What?
The the bed broke. Embarrassing. I mean, boom. I was like, oh my God. And he's just like, no, it's cool. But granted, that's not the end of the story. So everybody else is in the living room. Shorty got so drunk. She was throwing up on his floor. Oh my God.
What was her name? What was her name? Psych.
No, absolutely not.
You tell me after the podcast so I can make fun of her later.
Oh my God. It was so embarrassing. And we couldn't like lift her because she was bigger. So we could not lift her. But it was funny. Like everybody was laughing at the time, but it was so embarrassing. And I've never forgotten that. Like, I have never forgotten it.
That is disgusting.
I've never broke a bed. I felt so embarrassed.
You broke a whole freaking bed, yo.
I broke the whole bed.
That's nuts.
And we didn't get started yet. I just like sat down and kaboom.
Maybe it was broke before you got to it.
But it wasn't because we've been there. I've been there before. And I don't know what happened. I was so embarrassed. Let me tell y'all, that's the most embarrassing thing when you're trying to get your sexy on and your fat ass break the bed. Like, it's embarrassing.
Oh my God, my cheeks hurt because I can see you trying to look sexy, walking over to the bed, and then you just lay on it and then break.
I'm like, oh my God. And then it was high off the ground, so like when it break, like it was a real fall. Like, and I'm just sitting there looking up, like embarrassed. I swear.
Oh shit. Humpty Dumpty, yo.
That was one of my crazy stories.
Your nickname is Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Oh shit. Oh. Whew.
That was it.
All right, Steph, I appreciate your time. That was fucking hilarious.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm glad I entertained you.
We will do this again some other time soon. Y'all, she don't be on social media and all that, so y'all need to follow Stefanie and all that stuff. Leave her alone. But y'all know where to reach us from myexperiencepodcast@gmail.com, FME_podcast on Instagram. Don't forget about the Facebook group From My Experience Podcast. If you look at the description of this on YouTube or Soundcloud or anywhere else, you'll see the links to all of our other stuff. And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
See ya.